get that into the right position.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. Okay. Oh, we won't shoot from the lead. You feel like me? Come on, you can't run over there. Okay. Oh, you can come over and oh, there we go.
It's locked. Just have to disengage the mechanism.
Did I get that through?
ahead of their time. Watch your step, Lara.
Don't come back out.
Just got to make it to the top now. Got to time it just right. Patience, Lara. Now! This one speaks of the advanced archery skills developed in Byzantium.
All the way we came up. Okay. Only focus.
Belf. The old city is close.
Lara, we're on the mountain above the glacier.
Can you see Trinity?
Yes, they're beginning their operation.
I'm entering the old city now. Listen, Sophia, don't attack them too soon.
We'll give it some time. I'll contact you again soon.
thought I had died. The cold gnawed at me, and I grew weak, even as I saw the Prophet's people camped on the ridge of a strange green valley. One foot after the other, sword in hand, I trudged on. I meant to charge, battle cry on my chapped lips, when consciousness fled and I collapsed into the arms of heretics. They know who I am. They have been expecting Trinity. They do not have much. But they fed me, kept me warm until I could walk again. The Prophet told me I could leave whenever I desire, but they have taken my blades. Even armed, I do not know that I could kill this man. I have failed the Order. I have failed myself, but I live.
Όμως εσείς φοράτε την πανοπλία της πίστης. Όταν πέσετε, θα σηκωθείτε ξανά. Θα τους σκοτώσετε όλους. Η πηγή δεν θα ενεργηθεί. Θα υπακούσετε την διαταγή του προφήτη. Έφωνο, ακολουθούμε. Εκεί είναι.
I should fall into the gap.
Από τον πάγο από ψηλά. Πατήσουνε προς την καρδιά της πόλης. Εκεί θα συναντήσουνε τους δικολείς και θα πάψουνε την πόλη με το αίμα των ερετικών. Τώρα, βοηθείτε! Οι υπερασπιστές αυτής της πόλης αλλά και της πηγής. Όσοι είστε εξοκοίτες, δεν θα μέσα.
That's all. I didn't walk over.
So many of them.
Oh, that's no.
Με Μέχρι σβήσει ο ήλιος. Δεν θα τραπήκαμε σε όπλα.
I leave these notes for whoever should follow in my footsteps. My wounds are worse than I believed. They will not heal. Tonight I will make one last attempt to escape this frozen tomb, but I doubt I have the strength. The divine source is here, at the peak of the tallest tower, but it is beyond my reach. With the source at his disposal, the Prophet's deathless ones are unstoppable, an army of wraiths and devils that can never die, a mockery of all God's creation. They are no longer human, and they will break any army that stands in their way. With every death and rebirth, they learn. They adapt. Should Trinity someday find a way to seize it for ourselves, I fear that we will do no better. Perhaps it would be best if it were to remain lost forever.
Διαχειρίζεται ο Δημιουργός. Θα βαδίσουμε και θα καλοτροπώσουμε τους εχθρούς μας. Ο εχθρός! Εκεί! Τι έχω!
Cannot carry a button.
Shit!
Rồi một cái tao luôn.
Shit!
Cho tôi lấy mất.
Ο εχθρός! Πάνω μου! Ακολουθούμε!
Είναι πάλι.
Τι βρήκα! Εκεί! Τι έχω! Δεν με σταματάς! Επίδεση! Έφαλο!
Rồi cây cống. Ở dưới đứng đó.
Regine, skot achter din!
Dưới cái cổng rồi. Okay, rồi.
Regine, skot achter din!
Yeah.
This is, particularly odd. Has elements of Scythian design, but it looks like a... No, not possible.
I don't know what's wrong with this. Like this is like
General, we observed something strange in the night. We are camped above the city of Kitezh as the city prepares for invasion. They still believe the attack will come from on high. They will not expect your charge from the paths on the far side of the valley. But I must tell you, on the tower at the heart of the city, something unnatural awaits us. We watched hundreds of armored soldiers ascend its heights, and then a light cracked the sky. There was a sound that froze my blood, a roaring like an army of hungry ghosts. Then the men descended again. I do not know what they keep atop that tower. We thought it a treasure, but it appears to be something else entirely.
We have sealed the doors and barred them from entry. The riders are coming, and I must keep these people safe. Mothers with children, old men like me. Those that cannot fight. I have food and water in sufficient quantities to keep us alive for the length of the attack. Should our Athanatoi fail, and the attack becomes a siege, we will die here. For that, I have enough belladonna to provide the little ones with safe passage. Pray it never comes to that.
Pickles. Come on, buddy. Okay, now. Take home. Don't do this. Yeah, they really are the weapons.
Guys, any minute.
Do you think you can stop them?
The best we can do is buy you some time. I'll see you on the other side.
The Chamber of Souls. The Divine Source has to be there. Looks like the way into the city center is through that gate.
Yeah, I don't.
Damn. Wood must be soaked through. Going to need something a lot hotter.
I have failed. There will be no pardon for my sins. I have drenched my hands in blood in pursuit of the Prophet, and now there is nothing left. As the attack became a siege, the Prophet's people did the unthinkable. They turned their weapons against the glaciers and buried their own city. Mongol and the Prophet's people alike were crushed in the ice. The Khan and his warrior horde are dead. The people of Kitezh are broken and scattered. I alone survive in the frozen heart of the city, and my only companions are the deathless army of the Prophet, their eyes aflame with unholy light. Even now, they hunt the ruins for survivors.
I don't know what I expected an immortal being to be like, but Jacob seems so human. The things he must have seen over the years, all that experience and knowledge, it's difficult to fathom. And yet, he lied to his own people for generations, all for the sake of this secret. What wonders will be unlocked with the Divine Source? Will humans finally understand the true nature of the soul? Or will it unlock some extraordinary new scientific discovery? One thing is certain. It's too important to allow Trinity to control. Patrolling the streets. Got to stay out of sight. Incredible. The style looks ancient, but it depicts a train. The coming of the Soviets. something behind that barrier.
Đánh có gì lắm. Mất tạch. Pull up with her. Damn boy.
They tended to the sick here. The survivors must have suffered. A woman's necklace, made of Baltic amber. Incredible craftsmanship. It must have belonged to a noblewoman.
Sorry, Randy. Look over for
I have made myself a refuge in this frozen hell, in the base of a crumbling tower. I have laid away food and weapons enough to defend myself. But I am the last survivor. By day I watch the Deathless Army, learn the paths they take. They follow the same patterns, day in and day out, like men trapped in a dream. They are fierce, but they are hollow. Whatever made them men is long gone, replaced instead by a soul of cold iron. I must be careful, but I must know more about them. If this is what the Source can do in the hands of a heretic, think of what it could do in the hands of the righteous.
A vase made of silver. It's seen a lot of use and travel, but it has a rough portrait of the Prophet. They must have begun trading with the outside.
Really fun. There we go, fun. Characters, really. Or... Found them. You're done.
I must have fallen asleep. It is hard to tell time beneath the ice.
There was all.
The Deathless Ones had been busy. Where a pile of ashes smoldered the night before, a corpse now lay, skin as milky white as a dead fish. As I watched, the dead man breathed, a clicking death rattle in reverse as he sucked air in for the first time in a day. Then he looked at me, and I recognized him at last. I killed this man once before during the battle, and he has not forgotten. So I killed him again, crushed his new skull before he could stand, but his ashes smolder anew. I will not be here when he awakes. The cold look in his eyes was like a promise. Like the phoenix, he will rise again and again, each time more determined to end my life. If I stay, sooner or later he will succeed.
berenang tuh.
An ancient carving of a pagan god. Perhaps a fertility idol. It's thousands of years old.
Thấy nhất này. Có cái nước cái cả. Let's take a look at over there.
After the city was built, the first generation of followers stared out upon it. One among them, a man named Valentinus, has spent his whole life devoted to the study of time and its passage. The prophet sought him out in the crowd and asked him what he thought of the city. Valentinus said he felt it was a blessed place, that time would move slowly there, and that Kitezh would last for generations untold. The prophet smiled, for he knew that he had made a home where his people might be safe.
ก่อนนะ ดูเลยครับ